Welcome back. In the previous lecture, we looked at spotting ineffective time management in employees. Here in Lecture 3, we will be looking at setting priorities. So let's get started. Prioritizing work is fundamental for achieving higher business success. In a 2024 study published by American consulting giant McKinsey & Company, organizations that actively invest in strategic prioritization can see a 40% increase in delivered value compared to those who don't prioritize effectively. This reveals that in order to achieve more success, leaders must learn to prioritize tasks according to their importance if they want to see sustained growth. There are several tools that leaders can rely on to help them prioritize tasks. Here are 3 strategies and tools to boost productivity. 1. The Eisenhower Matrix. This matrix is widely used as a tool for categorizing tasks based on their urgency and importance. The matrix is divided into 4 quadrants: urgent and important tasks that are to be done immediately, important but not urgent tasks that can be scheduled for later, urgent but not important tasks which should preferably be delegated, and neither urgent nor important tasks which should be eliminated. Leaders can assess their current tasks using this matrix and determine the tasks that they personally need to pay attention to and the tasks that they can delegate, do later, or eliminate entirely. According to U.S.-based research company, the Project Management Institute, leaders should focus on 20% of tasks that deliver 80% of results. This can help align their daily actions with the most impactful objectives. By focusing on a small but meaningful number of tasks, leaders can ensure that their efforts contribute meaningfully to the broader organizational strategy. For other medium or low-leverage tasks, leaders can incorporate weekly planning sessions to define clear goals, delegate and set priorities for managers. This can ensure that each week is aligned with the long-term objectives of the project and can maximize overall productivity as well. 2. Structured goal setting. Goal setting is an important exercise that can aid in the prioritization of tasks for the long term. Leaders must break down long-term objectives into smaller, actionable weekly and daily goals. This ensures sustained focus and progress throughout the duration of the project. Furthermore, goals can also follow the SMART framework, which calls for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound goals. American job platform LinkedIn uses structured goals to ensure strategic alignment for its ongoing projects. In 2019, the company implemented a goal-setting strategy called Monday Vision, Friday Reflection. This strategy enables executives and team members to begin the week by setting clear goals, and by Friday, the team reflects on progress and adjusts for the following week. Using this strategy, LinkedIn has been able to report better productivity and a decrease in project delays. And 3, priority setting for leaders. Leaders can only do so much in a day. This is why they must enhance their decision-making and productivity by focusing on only a handful of key priorities. It is important to note that these priorities must reflect the bulk of a strategic goal and have a huge impact on the overall project. In other words, leaders pick 20% of tasks that handle 80% of the results. A common priority framework is to identify the big 3 objectives for the week. These tasks should be critical and align closely with broader strategic objectives, such as securing a supplier for the manufacturing of new chipsets. This approach helps leaders plan their work with clarity and ensures that they allocate their time and energy to the most impactful activities. In summary, setting priorities is about being focused on the core tasks of a project. By following the Eisenhower Matrix and implementing effective goal setting, along with picking the big 3 tasks of a project, leaders can ensure maximum productivity. The key here is that leaders continue to minimize distractions and keep themselves and their teams focused on the tasks at hand. That brings us to the end of Lecture 3. In this lecture, we talked about prioritizing important tasks. Your task now is to take the quiz to recap on the content covered here. Then join us in the next lecture where we will discuss mastering delegation. See you there.